everybody, and welcome to America. Today I'm going to be tackling a project on this steel roll-up door behind me. I'm inside of my American steel carport that I turned into a shop. I got 2-inch closed cell spray foam insulation on the ceiling and the walls, but the one thing that's not insulated is this door. This is the steel roll-up door. This is, I don't know, just sheet metal. There's no anything on here, so that's probably the only spot where I'm losing thermal coefficiency. So I got a plan, read some things on the Interbook webs, picked up this stuff from the handy dandy Menards store. This is basically like a bubble wrap with a radiant reflecting foil on either side. It's supposed to be an R3.7, which isn't really a lot, but as of right now, that door is an R0. So, going to wipe this door down, clean it up. I'm gonna try either double-sided tape and or some spray adhesive and put that on there. I am hoping that the spray foam, or not the spray foam, the roll of foam insulation will be the same thickness as this felt that's on here that is a padding to keep it quiet when it rolls up. Anyways, so ideally in a perfect world, I could remove this and that would duplicate that. The door will still roll up fine. So let's see. So I got this insulation hung up, well, stuck up with the glue. It's about 20 degrees outside right now, and I can already feel a difference just because I don't know what you'd call it. The steel is not in direct contact with outside air and this air, so there's a thermal break here. So by putting my hand here, I can't feel the cold from the other side. The other good thing that I noticed, which is kind of an added benefit, is by sticking this back inside this track, it filled up some of the gap. This used to be really drafty, and this would bang around. And you could feel air blow through there, and it's almost completely stopped. If I wiggle my fingers in there, I can feel a little bit of a draft, but I think that's acceptable, and for the amount of effort and the amount of cost that it was versus removing this whole door and putting in a new one, I did some Google searching. To buy a door similar to this that's insulated is about $1,200 to $1,500 depending. I didn't look into it too deep because I have $82 in these rolls of the foil backed bubble wrap insulation. And we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna roll it up how it is now. I'm gonna wait for the glue to set well enough because it is kind of cold and probably outside of the maximum operating range of the spray adhesive. But I'm optimistic on the benefits so far. So if you got any questions, leave them below. If you've got examples, if you've ever done anything like this before, in case this is an utter failure and I have to redo it, I'm open to suggestions. Hey guys, I'm back in the shop here a month or so later after insulating this door, and I wanted to give you an update on a problem that I had. It's kind of one of my fears. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but because I did this in the winter, the glue in most of the spots let loose. It was too cold on the outside. The door had already gotten cold because it was like 10 or 20 degrees when I did this, so the glue didn't set in all the places. Even though I cleaned it with brake cleaner, got all the oil and dirt off first, it just didn't stick. So I would recommend, if you're gonna do this, make sure you do it while the door and the outside weather is still warm. But what I've done here is I got these heavy duty magnets from Amazon, neodymium, something like that, rare earth magnets if you're not a spelling bee champion like myself. And these are incredibly strong magnets, and since the door is steel, I can put these magnets on here, and it comes with some 3M adhesive. So what I might do is pull all this stuff back off and stick them to the back side so that it's even stronger, because it's not pulling through the insulation material. But other than that, so far so good. I've been using this for a while. I've had a noticeable increase in the thermal performance of the building. It got down to below zero for quite a while here in greater northern Illinois, if you're from Wisconsin. And the door still rolls up with the foam on. It's basically the same thickness as that felt that comes on it, so by removing that, it doesn't change much. It's a little slower, but it still works fine. And other than it not sticking well, I think it's a good deal. So hopefully that helps. Until next time, stay American and conserve energy.